If you want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. In 1962, James West, an African-American inventor and professor, pioneered the electret transducer technology used in 90% of contemporary microphones. He was born on February 10, 1931, in Prince Edward County, Virginia. As a little boy, West was always curious about how gadgets worked. He once indicated that any gadget that was in his sight found itself in danger when he had a screwdriver and a pair of pliers. He enjoyed opening these gadgets to wrap his mind around how they worked, as reported by Biography. West said his interest in the concept of electricity was sparked when he mistakenly destroyed a radio belonging to the family while experimenting with his screwdriver and pliers. He was looking forward to pursuing science at college, but his parents were not enthused with that career path because they felt he would not get a job since he was black. Due to the Jim Crow laws in the South, his parents told him that becoming a physician would be better. Still insistent on his dreams, West applied to Temple University in 1953 to study physics. While schooling, he also interned at the Acoustics Research Department at Bell Laboratories in Murray Hill, New Jersey during summer holidays. He was hired as an acoustical scientist by Bell when he completed Temple University in 1957 with a bachelor's degree in physics. He invented the foil electret microphone with his colleague Gerhard M. Sessler. The inexpensive invention can be found in 90% of all contemporary microphones today. His electret microphone was in mass production by 1968. The invention by West and Sessler became the reference point for the production of microphones and other gadgets such as tape recorders, baby monitors, hearing aids, telephones, and camcorders. West is also known for his prolific writing and has more than 250 patents. He later became a professor at Johns Hopkins University. In 1997, he was appointed the president-elect for the Acoustical Society of America and became a member of the National Academy of Engineering in 1998. In 1999, West and Sessler were inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. He was actively involved in voluntary projects that sought to encourage women and African American students to explore opportunities and careers in the area of science and technology. So let me just read, just go back over this one part. They said that the inexpensive invention can be found in 90% of all contemporary microphones today. His microphone was mass produced by 1968. You can also find that product in microphones and other gadgets such as tape recorders, baby monitors, hearing aids, telephones, and camcorders. And they also stated that this man has more than 250 patents. Ooh, 200, 250 patents. Do you understand the type of brain, the type of genius, the type of intelligence, the type of knowledge that you have to have in order to have 250 patents? Wow. Wow. Like I said before, something that I use pretty much every single day when I do videos. I had not an inkling or a clue who invented it. Didn't know who made it. Didn't know who contributed to it. Nothing. I just sit up there, buy them, and I use them. And this is the most beautiful part that I love about looking up a lot of this information, reading about it, learning about it, is that a lot of the stuff that you use every single day, even when you think about your cell phones, that little mic that's in there, all thanks to this dude. All thanks to this dude. That's crazy. That is ridiculous. And then when you think about how it's mass produced and how this invention is literally all over the world. Think about that. All over the world. People of every single race use this invention. And he wanted to pursue going into technology so hard. But his parents were like, during the era that he lived in, they were like, due to Jim Crow and, things that's taking place, you're more than likely you're not going to make it because they're going to, they'll realize that you're smart, but they're going to look at your skin and they'll be like, nah, we have somebody else, or the seats are already filled, or a lot of the things that they would normally say back then. But due to the fact that he wanted to find a way to something that he knew that this was his love, this was his passion, this was his calling, he found a will, he found a way, and he did it. And the most interesting thing is, I wonder how many of the quote unquote true Americans out there that have issues with Black Americans. I wonder how many of them would stop using any type of microphone if they found out that Black American contributed, basically invented the microphone. I wonder how many of them would drop their phones, would drop their smart TVs and their cars, and just to get away from that. Or would they just ignore it and just continue on? Pretty much they would just ignore it and continue it on. They wouldn't even acknowledge, even if the information was put directly out there in front of every single American television, they would still ignore it. But the most interesting thing that they would sit up there and do, they'd be like, "Oh well, he," they will look at him like, "Okay, well he's Black, but did he ever commit any crimes? Was he ever locked up? Was he ever in jail? Was he ever a troublemaker? Was he a part of civil rights? Was he walking with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X? Was he with any of those guys? Oh, he wasn't. Well, he's an American, and this is an American invention. This will go with a lot of the other American inventions and American inventors who have contributed greatly to American society. It shouldn't be about race. Shouldn't be about color. He's an American, but at the end of the day, he's a Black American, and due to the fact of the times that he was living in, the the cards were stacked against him. The odds were stacked against him. It was up to him to find a method and a way. He was smart. He didn't need anybody to, in a sense, co-sign or to be with him. Like, the dude was already studying some beautiful things, right? He became later on, he was elected president of the Acoustical Society of America and became a member of the National Academy of Engineering in 1998. Think about that. Then he was later inducted, right, into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 1999. Think about that. And he has so many patents out there that we don't even know about. We don't even know what those patents could even be for, or how they're contributing to society as a whole at this moment in time. Just like with this one invention here. Like I said, learning about, Black history and a lot of the things that we have contributed to is the most awesomest. It is the most dopest thing. Um, that I have, ever been able to do. And, I'm glad that I have the time to do so. And, I'm going to use this time to, hopefully educate you guys on this as much as I've been educated, on it as well. So, hopefully again, this video and many other videos that I'm going to bring to you, hopefully, in the present or in the future, these videos may inspire, another Black person out there. But more specifically, I'm hoping that a lot of these videos and this information will get to the younger generation, and it will inspire them and let them know that anything is possible. As long as there's a will, there is a way. As long as you got the ingenuity, as long as you got the foresight, as long as you got the ideas, and as long as, of course, as you believe in yourself, you can accomplish and do anything that you want to do.